Thanks for joining us. I'm John Nelson.
I'm Michelle Edmonds. Here are your top headlines. The race for the top education job in the state got off and running today. Republican incumbent Sherry Ibarra and Democratic challenger Cindy Wilson spoke at a forum in front of hundreds of school administrators. They addressed many of the big education topics, including Idaho's teacher shortage and low salaries, how schools should be funded and facilities kept up. They also told the crowd why they want to be the state superintendent of public instruction.
Like many of you here in this room today, I was frustrated when I'd call the State Department of Education, which had evolved into a state bureaucracy, more focused on the needs of politicians rather than on the needs of our families and our students and our educators. Frankly, I was fed up with a negative culture around education in Idaho.
When Idaho schools are consistently ranked in the nation's bottom 5 in per pupil spending, when Idaho students are lost somewhere between high school and college graduation, and when good teachers leave the state because they can make between $10,000 and $20,000 by crossing the Snake River or the Wyoming border, well, it's time to show up.
If you want to see the entire forum, our media partner, Idaho Education News, live streamed it on their Facebook page.
Local doctors will now be checking your mental health along with your physical health. St. Luke's providers will now be asking a series of questions at regular checkups in hopes of identifying patients who may be at risk for suicide. They will inquire about mood, appetite, activities. They hope to start a potentially life-saving conversation.
Rather than wait for our patients to come to us and share with those feelings in that very difficult time, to really start proactively asking them, how are you doing?
Young Idahoans have the 5th highest suicide rate in the U.S., and administrators tell us approximately 40% of their patients currently have diagnosis for depression.
The Garden Valley Fire Department has noticed an influx of people heading up to their neck of the woods to enjoy some recreational activities this summer. But all those people have had an impact on the department, who's had to respond to 2 separate drownings in the South Fork of the Payette River, as well as that major fire along Highway 55.
So we run everything from ambulance service through fire, through extrication, water rescue, those kind of things. And as the season picked up, we've picked up on many different kinds of recreational type incidents. A busy year with that this year as people are recreating more.
Also the traffic. Anybody who's driven the stretch, especially along the Payette River on the weekends, has experienced the congestion near Banks, where the South Fork joins the North Fork up the Payette.
Now Steve Liebenthal with the On Your Side forecast.
And if you are planning an escape to the mountains this weekend, good news, temperatures will be pretty mild. If you like 70s, that's what you'll be getting for afternoon highs in most mountain locations. Temperatures here in the valley will drop as well. Our afternoon highs this weekend will be in the mid to upper 80s. Still seeing a few thunderstorms in southeast Idaho. That trend should die off as well as this westerly flow kind of inhibits the flow that we've been getting out of the southwest. That's where that monsoonal moisture comes from. So all things considered, an improvement in many respects as we go through the next several days. Clear skies over southwestern Idaho, other than that smoke. But the smoke situation is getting a little bit better. It's hard to tell when you look up at the sky, but our air quality has been better on Thursday than it was on Wednesday for sure. 89 is our forecast high for Friday after a morning low of 62. 86 the afternoon high on Saturday. We'll get close to the 90s again on Sunday, and then the heat comes back on next week. Monday we're back into the mid 90s. Tuesday a high of 99. Wednesday and Thursday we're back into the triple digits. For the latest news headlines and up to the minute forecast, go to 6onyourside.com.